Chesapeake, welcome to this amazing home tour in Etheridge Lakes. Yes, we're in one of Chesapeake's best neighborhoods. When I was a little girl, I was in love with watching this neighborhood come up. So if you're looking for one of the best neighborhoods in Chesapeake, you can find it here. All of these streets intertwine throughout, and you can ride your bikes for days. But this is just an absolutely magnificent neighborhood because you have sidewalks for days, you have streets for days, you have wide streets, and the homes are absolutely amazing. They just don't build houses like this absolutely anymore. I mean, you will see all of these houses are absolutely gorgeous, stately homes and just wonderfully, magnificently built. So you have a great big huge driveways on these houses, and you know the great thing about these houses is the kids can play in the streets, which is wonderful, and not get run over by cars, which is great. But you know, you've got the nice all brick mailboxes, and this one has a newer roof, which is great. You can come out here and you can see that you don't have anything really to do. Beautiful lighting here, gorgeous landscaping, beautiful yard. So absolutely gorgeous house. Walking up to this house is absolutely stunning. So gorgeous 2-car garage here. We're 3,337 square feet. We're a 5-bedroom, 3 full bath. So you're gonna love this. One of the greatest things about this one is it actually sits on a lake, which are hard to find over here. It is Etheridge Lakes, but everybody is looking for that lake house over here. So when you're coming up over here, you know, you're gonna find the greatest thing about being in Etheridge Lakes is you're super close to everything. 168 bypass is right here, which will take you to everything. And then you've got Harris Teeter right down the street. You've got all of the great restaurants just at your thumb. But you're super close. And if you really want to go to Virginia Beach, you know, you got 2 different directions. So it's super, super close to get to. So let's take a walk inside of this magnificent home. Follow us. Okay, so you will love how open this house is. Excuse me. We have beautiful cathedral ceilings and we are open for days. I love how the stairs come up here and they absolutely wind. The rooms that we have are great. You're coming in, you have hardwood floors. If you want to refinish these, I have a great guy. If you wanted to bring the hardwood floors or just do even luxury vinyl plank throughout the house, you can. But the hardwood floors are great. So, I mean, my great hardwood floor finisher is amazing. You do, like I said earlier, have the plantation shutters. I'll take that down. You have this amazing office space here, or you could put it into a formal living room, but a lot of people are going to use it as an office space. As you come over here, you have this huge dining room over here, which is also just an incredible space because you have, I mean, it's big, so you could put a lot of furniture over here. You could put, obviously, a huge hutch over here and still have room for a table for 8 to 10, and then put another piece of furniture over here. So coming back in through here, I love still how the ceilings go up and you're completely open to the kitchen. So you have that gas fireplace here. The built-ins are absolutely gorgeous. You have room for that huge television here and still tons of room for seating. And you can do that seating however you want to because you have tons of room in here. And that looks over your backyard. But you're still able to have that entire, you know, if you're sitting here and you're cooking, it is super easy to see everybody. So you've got the huge pantry, and I'm talking huge pantry. I would come in here and get rid of the wire shelving because I can't stand wire shelving and put in wood shelving in here. You could flip out the countertops easily and put in some gorgeous granite countertops or quartz today. You know, the appliances are gorgeous. They're actually in very, very good condition and newer. But you do have that gas range over here. And you do have that overhead vented hood. And you have your stove and your microwave over here. So, nice double sink here that is Kohler, and it's the porcelain sink. So great, great wood cabinetry in here. So, and tons of cabinetry in here. And I always love the drawers because it's great for our pots and pans. Another thing that is great about this house is you could come in here, because I would definitely utilize this space and come in here and actually put a coffee bar, which is what most people did in this space. So this is underutilized space. So imagine coming in here, putting like a bar, a coffee bar, something like that here. And then you have this insanely big closet here for nice amounts of storage. When you're in this kitchen, it's absolutely perfect because you know how they say the triangle. This kitchen has the perfect triangle, guys. So, I mean, you're here, you've got your sink, you've got your stove, you got your refrigerator, you've got your oven. We are the perfect triangle. So, you know, I remember when I bought the house that we're in now, before I gutted it, did not have the perfect triangle. So that was the biggest thing that drove me nuts. And this house definitely is an easy house to cook in. And what you're gonna love too is it has so many cabinets. So if you're that person that absolutely loves to cook, you have tons of spaces. But not to mention that if you are still that person that goes, I need more, which I don't really know how you would need more, you still have that place that right over here where you could absolutely build out more cabinetry across this wall. But don't forget where I showed you that pantry. You have so much room to store all of those big items in here. And don't forget where I showed you the butler area where you have room to build out over there and put some stuff. So there's just tons of room in here. But I do love the fact that when you're cooking, everything is so, I mean, absolutely so at your fingertips and so easy in here. This is one of my favorite things about this house, is how convenient everything is to you. But at the same time, you never feel like if you're in the kitchen, you're out of the loop because you're right here. And just imagine when you have everybody over that everybody can congregate. This is such an entertainer's house. And I mean, because of the screened in porch, you can open up those doors and just have everybody right here. And you have that beautiful look of the lake. Those are the things that I absolutely love and I feel like are absolutely perfect about this house, because you just feel like it's home. And again, another thing I always talk about is the Christmas house. And if you can see yourself in a Christmas house, you're home. You know, the big, huge Christmas tree, decorating in here for Christmas, putting up your mantle and everything like that. It's just the perfect Christmas house. Taking those, you know, garland and decorating that staircase, you're home for Christmas. So we're home for Christmas. I mean, it's amazing. So coming back here, you have your nice bathroom here. And this bathroom is spectacular. So in this bathroom, this is your bathroom for your downstairs bedroom, which is great because you definitely want for your in-laws or whoever to have that walk-in shower instead of a tub down here. And you have your potty and everything here. And then walking through, this goes to your bedroom downstairs. So the bed's not staying, but your bedroom downstairs. And you still have that good sized closet down here. And this is newer carpet. So your laundry is downstairs for those people who love it. And your washer dryer is down here. So you do have a washer dryer that conveys. And again, if you wanted to put cabinetry up here, you could come in here and put cabinetry. But right now you have tons of shelving up here. If you wanted to come in and put a mop sink, that would be easy to do here too. But you also have this nice little area here, which you could use for coats, or you could come in and you could put, you know, other stuff here as well. You have in here your garage space, which is always, you know, we want to have a nice sized garage with your crawl space attic access here. And another great thing is always having that water heater that is not in the attic, but the water heater is in the garage. So your water heater is a gas water heater. It is here in the garage. Nice electrical panel here. And they did, thank God, put the door here that goes out into the backyard. So if you have your lawnmower or anything in here, you do have that way out. This house does have a sprinkler system on it. So your sprinkler system is here and your garage door opener is up here. So we had 2 sets of stairs. You'll see the back staircase here, and we have the front staircase. We're going to go up the front staircase. We'll go this way. So I always love 2 staircases because, you know, it's always great to have a double staircase. But and I love the staircase too. You always hear me say that has the landing, because if you fall down, you don't fall all the way down. You have a nice little halfway landing point. It's also good if you're older because you have a place to break. So first bedroom you come to is here. Very good sized bedrooms. That's one thing about getting those houses that were built in the early 2000s is you have very, very good sized bedrooms. And they built nice, huge walk-in closets. So you have tons of space inside of your closets. They didn't build the rinky-dink closets. I love that. So this is a very much so move-in ready house. You have your walk-up attic access here. So you just pull down your attic. You can walk up into it. No need to throw anybody into the attic. And here you have your linen closet. And then we'll come to the primary last, even though we're going to walk down here. You have your hall bathroom here. And this hall bathroom is beautiful. So you have gorgeous cabinetry, your sink area, bathtub here, because in case you have kids, you want a place to be able to bathe them. Can't do it downstairs in the stand-up shower. Another good sized bedroom here. And, you know, your typical closet here. And then this is the room over the garage, which is huge, which you can access easiest from those back stairs. So you have the big, huge room over the garage, which if you don't need the 5 bedrooms, this is a great room for the kids' playroom, for your theater room, for your hangout room, anything like that. There's just tons of things you can do. Or if you do need it, you do have an extra bedroom here. So you just get the kids to fight over who gets the big, huge room, because you know this is going to be a fight one. But, you know, this goes to the oldest always. So the primary is magnificent. It is huge. It has cathedral ceilings. It is absolutely phenomenal. So you have this huge primary bedroom here. So the primary I love. It's got gorgeous cathedral ceilings. You have this beautiful room here. You have a nice sitting area here. Or if you wanted to use this and say, look, downstairs, I'm not going to use that as my office. You have great office space here that you could use. Nobody wants to share closets, and you don't have to here, because you have his closet here, because he always gets the smallest closet, and you have her closet over here, which again, you always know what I'm going to say. You would closet factory out, because if you do that, you got much more room in here, and it's much more functional. So the primary bath is gorgeous. So you have huge mirrors, double sinks, the private pooper, which is phenomenal. It keeps us married. You have the beautiful tub here that is jetted. This overlooks the gorgeous lake here, and you have the nice big shower here. So you have plenty of room here, and it's absolutely stunning. So this house is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely ready. Tons of square footage, tons of space. Nobody is on top of anybody. The primary is away from everybody else, which is wonderful, and I know everybody's looking for. You have your own thermostat in the primary, which people know that I love. Your own return, so it's going to stay nice and cool in here. It is absolutely cool in here right now, which is great. You have another return out here, so people do know I'm that HVAC girl, so I look at stuff like this. And this house is absolutely ready and waiting for that next person. Now we're going to take a little tour, outside. So you'll go with me down there. So taking a walk out back, you'll find one of my favorite spots because you have this gorgeous screened porch here, beautiful fan. I love how they did the ceilings here. And you're gonna find that you have, it is super hot outside, but sitting underneath of this, it is absolutely wonderful because the breezes are gorgeous. You have the beautiful lake, and typically you do have the fountain that's sitting out here. So you have a gorgeous, gorgeous view. I don't know that I would fence this. Obviously, if you have a dog, you can, but you could also just put up an invisible fence, which I had with my last dog. So you have the great deck that comes out here, and you can come out onto your secondary deck out here, which, they've put up this cute little cabana area out here. You've got your solo stove that they use, but I can just imagine a nice, huge sectional, seating area out here. I think that would be super, super cute. They've changed out all the lighting, which is great. But their backyard is stunning because they've done a great job with all of the grass. The grass is gorgeous. And I do remember this huge crazy tree here that they did take down. It was insane. But they took the tree down for you. So, you can come out here. The great thing about Etheridge Lakes is we've got a lot of fishermen in here. So they stocked the ponds and you can catch some huge, absolutely huge fish out here. So, I have friends of mine, Corey lives right down the street, and I have seen him pull some fish out that were like this big in these lakes. It is crazy the size of the fish in these lakes. So, this is one of those houses that is going to go quick. It's stunning. And if you're looking for a 5-bedroom, 3 full bath, like I said, because you've got that downstairs bedroom, this is just an incredible home for somebody. You've got the newer roof, you've got all of the things. This is just a great house and it's ready for you. So, if you're looking for one of those that's move in, especially when you're in the summertime, this is a great house for, somebody who's looking for that quick move in ready home. So, don't forget to like me, subscribe, and come and see me.